So I'm back. I'm here. I have arrived. I feel like there were some bloopers in my first video. Prada. So I'm back with another video. I'm Tashara for those who don't know. I'm gonna reintroduce myself for a bit because I might have someone who's watching this video for the first time who didn't see my first video. So I'm Tashara. I love fragrances. I'm here to share my passion and my love with you all. I hope that you love the content that I will be putting out, that I am putting out. And with that being said, today's video is going to be about designer fragrances. I've took a deep dive into niche, but although I've done that, I haven't neglected my designer sense. I always find myself in Sephora testing, retesting, and there's a few new launches that I cannot wait to smell. So there's a new Valentino Born in Roma. It has blackberry and it has rum and vanilla. Ooh, it's not blackberry, it's another berry. And I don't know why it has blackcurrant. That's the fruit. Has blackcurrant, which I love. That's the berry that's also in Must Therapy, blackcurrant. Love. So I can't wait to smell that. And then there's a Burberry Her Intense. I cannot wait to smell that because I love Burberry Her. With that being said, the first fragrance I guess I'll discuss is Burberry Her. So Burberry Her is a sweet, airy strawberry perfume. This one has moss that gives it that nice airy quality. For some people, this is like a Baccarat Rouge dupe. I don't know about that, but I get it, but no. It is made by the same perfumer, and I think he has this specific DNA that he uses in a lot of his scents, so that's maybe why some people feel like they're very similar. But it's just really good. I think this just gets pretty girl, cool girl. Like, it just smells so good, and that it's been a love. And I like to wear it with the lotion. It ups the amp and makes it last longer and project more. So again, that one is Burberry Her. Next up is Christian Dior Rouge Trafalgar. So this is a heavy red berry scent, like has a lot of red berries. This is also what we would say is fruit chuli. So it has fruits and patchouli. This was love at first sniff. Red berries, strawberries, cherries, raspberries, patchouli, of course, and it has a lot of musk as well. This is so good, but for me, the performance sucks. So as much as I love this, I don't reach for it. But it smells so good, but I hate that it doesn't last. And guess what? So Mason Francis Kirk de Jean is now with Dior, and he created an extrait. I think it's called Esprit. I'm not sure. I have a little sample. So there is a better version that lasts longer. But let me tell you, as I told you before, Francis Kirk de Jean created Burberry Her. The extrait to Rouge Trafalgar smells like these two combined. If you have 1 and 2, layer them and you'll get the extrait of Rouge Trafalgar. They smell identical. I'm telling you, trust me on this one. So I love the extrait, but I won't buy it for that simple reason that I have these two. And when I smelled the extrait to this at Bergdorf Goodman, my fragrance guy, I told him, this smells very familiar, and it clicked. I said, this smells like Burberry Her with the original Rouge Trafalgar. I said, you know what's funny about that? Francis Kirk de Jean also created Burberry Her. So he told me he went to Sephora to smell Burberry Her. He said, oh my God, you are so right. Now, and he was in love with the X-Tray. He's like, no, it's not worth it. Might as well just get Burberry Her. So yeah, yeah. Okay, so next fragrance is Thierry Mugler Angel Toilette. Not the original Angel, the Toilette. Some people seem to not know that they're different. So this smells like Passoir Extrait. I actually got a sample of Passoir Extrait because I've seen so many reviews about it. So I'm like, hey, I want to see what this smells like because I did not like the original at all. I sprayed it on myself and I said to myself, this smells so familiar. And then it clicked. I grabbed this, did a spray on the other wrist. They smell 95% similar. Let me tell you what the difference is. This is heavier on the fruits, lighter on the patchouli. Passoir Extrait is lighter on the fruits, heavier on the patchouli. So I think that's the deciding point. For me, I prefer this. I'm not a patchouli lover. I can only take it in small doses. This has the perfect amount of patchouli. So this starts out with red berries, green apple. It has praline, which adds this nice sweetness to it. And then it has sandalwood, and it has that patchouli. And this is really, really good. The longevity is amazing. If you like Passoir Extrait, but might feel like it's a bit masculine, too patchouli or woody, you feel like it's too expensive, try this one. I'm telling you, you need to get your nose on this one. But this one, I blind bought it. I bought it from Mugler's website when they had like a friends and family sale. So wait for a friends and family sale and then purchase this because I can't find this in any stores to smell. I can't at all. I actually haven't seen that one in stores since I worked at Lord & Taylor over a decade ago at the fragrance counter. Next up is Valentino Burn Aroma Green Extravaganza. This one is simple. It's not doing too much. It has 3 notes. Green tea, jasmine, and vanilla, and it's the perfect dose of everything. The jasmine isn't super sweet and cloying. The vanilla isn't too sweet. It's like a vanilla extract. It's semi-sweet, not too sugary. And then the green tea adds this freshness to this that makes this so easygoing. This is just really good. It's my favorite one from the Born in Roma collection. And this smells so good. I think in all seasons. I wore this a few days ago and it was chilly outside, but the wind was blowing and I just smelled this wafting all around me. It was so good. Perfect daytime scent. Next up will be Loewe 001 Woman. So this one is like, it's fresh, it's musky, it's sweet, it's woody, it has white flowers, a lot of musk, it has sandalwood. It's so good. But this one is a bit more intense. This is the Parfum. It also comes in a Toilette, but I like intensity, so I got this one. If you like your scents lighter, then you may prefer the Toilette. But overall, this does not have great longevity, so I think the Parfum was a better choice for myself. But yeah, it's good. I feel this is 120, I believe, and this is a 50 ml. I think it's kind of, the scent is unique. I can't compare it to anything else. It's a good, fresh, signature, everyday scent. Again, that is Loewe 001 Woman. And next up is Prada Paradoxe Intense. So I love the original, but I wasn't ready to commit. And then the Intense was released, and I said, okay, I think this is going to be the one. I saw that it had notes of amber or ambrofix, and I'm like, okay, ambergris as well. I'm like, yeah, this is the one. Once I see ambergris, amber, ambrofix, amber, ambrette, musk, I'm on it. I gotta smell it. I might need it. is one of my favorite notes. So this is a lot of white flowers. It's a white flowers with vanilla, just a hint of vanilla. It's not doing too much. And then that amber that adds this nice, sweet, airy quality to this. It's so good. I think this is perfect for almost any occasion except the gym. I could see this being worn as a wedding scent. This is good for the office. It's good for brunch. It's good for dates. It's just a good, like, easy going, perfect signature scent. And again, that's Prada, Prada, Prada Paradoxe Intense. And then I'm gonna go with Burberry Goddess, the original, not the Intense. I don't know what that is. I don't know why. That was such a letdown. It really was. What was that? What was that? But this one, Love. And this was gifted to me by my sister for my birthday. She knows that I love perfumes, so she normally gets me one for my birthday. She asked me what I wanted, and this was on the list, and I'm glad that this was the one she went with because this is amazing. This is amazing. So this has 3 vanillas. I believe vanilla caviar, and vanilla something else. I don't know. It also has lavender. Now, this was not love at first sniff. When I first smelled this, I'm like, what is this? Like, it's so basic. But I kept going back to smell it. And I would smell it on texture strips each time. But then one day I sprayed it on my wrist and I went to work. And as I'm sitting in the office, I'm like, what is that? Something like smells so good. Is that me? Oh my goodness. Is that Burberry Goddess? And it was. So immediately it was added to my want list. Immediately. Whew. And when I was gifted this, I wore this thing out. Do you see how much I use? I use this up this much in I would say about 3 to 6 months. And then when I was getting to that little itty bit, I said, okay, you gotta chill because it's about to finish. And if it finishes, that means I'm gonna have to repurchase it because I love it that much. And I'm not ready to do that. So I put it on pause. And it's been macerating, so it's probably even more intense. Now, a lot of people say that this one doesn't last. I don't share the same sentiments at all. This one has always lasted for me all day. I would spray this in the morning around 7 a.m., get home at around 6, and I could still smell this on myself. So yeah, this has always lasted for me. I don't get the this doesn't last. Okay. But the Intense though, I don't know. I thought that was gonna be a love, but it was a major disappointment. Something went wrong. And I don't know what it was, but what went wrong? Oh my God. Anyways, moving on. This will be the last one. And this was my love for 10 years. Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. I still love it. She's special. I loved this perfume. It was my signature scent for 10 years. I wore this everywhere, to work, brunch, dates, going out. Like, this was my one and done perfume, like, for everything. And I think I might have made myself sick of it. And I neglected it. And I've had this bottle for 6 years. And I still have this little bit left. I spray it on myself from time to time when I'm in the house, but I don't wear it out anymore. But I still will always love this. This is a lot of pink pepper with a lot of musk. It's just so good. It's fresh. It's clean. This is like the ultimate clean girl aesthetic perfume. So, again, that is Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. And with that being said, that finishes up my favorite designer fragrances. And I had fun. I really did. I love talking about perfumes. Let me tell you, I am not a talker at all. But if it's something I'm passionate about, if I have something to say, girl, I'm going to be yapping. And perfume is the one thing, like one of the few things that gets me yapping. And with that being said, I'm going to close out this video on that note. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. And until next time, be blessed, okay? Be blessed. And set your goals. Set your goals. And don't just set them, work towards them. That's what I'm doing. I set my goals every year. And then I work towards them, and then I reflect at the end of the year, see what I actually accomplished. And this was one of my goals, to start putting out my fragrance content, sharing my love with fragrances. You know, throw it out there into the universe and see what comes back to me. So with that being said, until next time, see you later.